welcome to the Aspire Sports Show. I'm Tyler, along with my co-host. We got Ryan, Giggs, Kyle here, and we're going to be talking about the Thursday night football game. We got a lot to cover. Big implications here, playoff implications. Hopefully, you guys all win your whatever it is, championship. Probably not championship yet, unless you're battling like it's a 2-week thing. Then good luck. And all your playoffs, just whatever the case may be. Good luck to everybody. So. We got some big news. The breaking news right now is Keenan Allen and Mike Williams are both active. So I was giving some people advice earlier because I did not think Mike Williams was going to play. It looked like he was basically out of this game, but now he is playing. Keenan Allen is officially playing. So if I told you guys to start Tyron Johnson, I wouldn't start him anymore. I would not start him. I would just roll with Keenan Allen. Go with Keenan Allen. I wouldn't start Mike Williams either. I wouldn't start any of those guys. Tyron Johnson. If it's between, I saw some people saying like Agholor, play Agholor. Like he's a better play than all those guys except Keenan Allen. So, and with that also, Austin Eckler is he's good to go as well. I wouldn't be concerned about Austin Eckler. He's a full go. He just had like a bruise, so he should be good to go. So let's go. We have some questions in the chat here. So we'll answer the questions that you have. And if you have any questions, feel free, ask away. So first one is going to be Justin Herbert, Carr. Who would you guys go? Justin Herbert or Carr?
With these guys back, I'd go Herbert.
Yeah, I would go Justin Herbert as well after watching what Phillip Rivers did to that defense.
I'd go Herbert as well. Herbert, I have Cousins on the bench, Hill, Hurts, Trubisky, and Mayfield on the waiver wire. So does that change? The only one that I would consider is Hurts. But I'd probably go Herbert. Would you guys agree, or would you go even somebody else?
I'd probably agree.
Or
I'd go Herbert.
Okay. Bro, I can't even with fantasy anymore. Hey, that's what happens, especially right now. This is craziness right now with the news. Oh, he's going to play. No, he's not. And then I just felt like I just kept thinking, oh, Aaron Jones. That's what I thought the entire time. Aaron Jones. I'm not believing this. Evans, Lockett, or Julio this week. What do you think? I don't think Julio plays. So I would go Mike Evans over Lockett.
Mm-hmm.
If Michael Thomas, yes, this is also big news as well. I didn't say this. Michael Thomas has not practiced now in 2 days. Now, maybe he is just getting some rest, but tomorrow is the big day. We'll see if he plays. If Michael Thomas doesn't play, Deontay Johnson, Cooper, or Cooks as replacement. For me personally, it's close between Deontay and Cooper. I'd put Cooper, I think, one spot ahead of Deontay in my rankings, but I'd probably go Deontay. It's very close, though. What do you guys think?
Sorry, can you repeat it? I was looking at the parlay.
Deontay Johnson or Amari Cooper?
All
right, we're going Deontay. Roll with it.
How could you even? I mean, they're going against the Bengals this week. I think if anything, if the Steelers are going to play good, any of their next 3 games, this would be the game. Plus, they've actually had a rest. So I think that they'll play better. I think he'll play better. I think he's a smart play.
I 100% agree. I would go Deontay Johnson, even if Cooks was 100%.
I'll say this. This was pretty interesting when I was doing my research earlier. So in the full games that Andy Dalton has played this season, in those full games, Amari Cooper is wide receiver 6 in fantasy football. Amari Cooper is wide receiver.
That's why I was going back and forth. I watched your video, dude. I was about to pull your stat out.
So, but also in games, in full games, that's a smaller sample size though, compared to Deontay Johnson. In the full games he's played this season, he's wide receiver 8, and he has 102 targets or 107 targets, only second to Devontae Adams with 107 108, I think it was. So Deontay Johnson's a target machine, especially if it's PPR. I would go Deontay though,
especially if he catches the ball.
Yeah, that's a big F. What up, bro? Since Keenan Allen will be on a rep count, is it worth starting him, or would I start Mike Evans or Tyron Johnson? So it's between Mike Evans and Keenan Allen for me. I don't know if I necessarily buy the whole snap count BS. teams have said that so many times this season. So I would go Keenan Allen. But if you're a little bit nervous, I do think Mike Evans is a good play this week. I think he'll be a better play this week than last week. What do you guys think? Mike Evans or Keenan Allen?
Who's on a snap count? Mike Evans?
No, they're saying Keenan Allen tonight's on a rep count.
Oh, I don't know. No, I just don't see why would he be? Like, they have nothing to lose, they have nothing to gain, and they're probably just trying to figure things out for next year. So why wouldn't he just play? Like, especially if they can take the playoffs from the Raiders too. It's a divisional game. Raiders are trying to still fight for the playoffs.
That's why I think he'll be good to go. I mean, there's obviously a little bit concern because it's a soft tissue injury, and he could definitely re-aggravate and be out. But if you're concerned about that, I would just go Mike Evans personally.
Yeah, I get nervous with hamstrings, dude. It could happen like on the first drive, and then he's out for the rest of the game. I'd rather just play it safe, especially now.
Yeah.
Go Mike Evans, you're saying?
Yeah.
What up, guys? How you doing? We're good. How are you, Lee? Thielen or Keenan Allen? Me personally, I'm going Keenan Allen.
Yeah, and just so I want to give my opinion on the last one. I would go Keenan Allen over Mike Evans. I just think that if he's playing, you play him because he's been a top 5 wide receiver this year, and this is about as good of a matchup as you can get.
Agreed. It's a beautiful matchup. And I will say this, if you haven't already, please like the video. We'd really appreciate it. And if you're not subscribed, think about hitting that subscribe button. We'd really appreciate it. So some more. Could Tyron Johnson still be worth a start over MVS or Rashad Higgins? Oh, boy. I don't really like Rashad Higgins this week. And I don't like possibly, yes. I mean, if that's where you're at, I'd roll the dice. Why not? Because I don't like the other ones personally. I feel like just at that point, you're hoping for like a long touchdown. And Tyron Johnson had a pretty solid week last week. So I'd probably go him. I don't know if both those guys finish the game. So we'll see what happens, but I'd probably go him.
What do you, why don't you like Higgins as much with Bradbury? I mean, he hit the COVID list. So I don't know. I'm not saying Bradbury. I don't.
Oh, okay.
Well, Bradbury would have been on the outside. Yeah. He went on the COVID list today.
No. Then maybe that changes things for sure. I'd probably go Higgins. I think the weather is also supposed to be bad though, isn't it?
That's actually
I haven't
huge.
checked weather.
So Bradbury's out. The Browns are probably going to stomp them. The Browns. Well, does that make you like what's his face more? I forget what his name is. Number 11. I always want to say Muhammad Massaquoi. It's just forever imprinted in my mind. Yeah, Donovan Peoples-Jones.
Well, I mean,
I was asking one of Baker's favorite targets.
Yeah, I talked to Pat earlier, and he said that Bradbury, if he ever were to shadow, he's always shadowing someone on the outside. So I guess it doesn't change Landry, because Landry's always playing out in the slot.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
So Landry goes unchanged. So I guess it only helps Higgins and Peoples-Jones and whoever else is rotating in with no effect to Landry, really.
Yeah,
I mean,
if he's a desperation play, I'd assume.
I'd probably, yeah, because right now it's supposed to be raining on Sunday there. I don't like that. I don't know. I mean, I would just roll it tonight.
Where is it?
I agree with rolling tonight. Again, the Raiders, they're really banged up on defense for this game, and speed kills this defense. So I would roll with him as well.
Let's see. We got Herbert or Murray. I go Murray, personally.
I agree.
I'm gonna go Herbert. I know Kyler Murray, he's an awesome player, but they got Philly, right?
Oh wait, yeah, no, I meant Herbert. I thought you said Herbert, Tyler. I agree with Giggs.
What's wrong with Philly? Philly's trash.
No, I agree. I like Herbert tonight.
I really like Herbert's matchup here, so I personally would go Herbert.
Because he's had his last 2 games have been really underwhelming, and I think he's just gonna light up the Raiders tonight.
Pick 2. We got Zeke, Akers, Gallman, Dobbins. I'd go Akers and Dobbins personally.
Mm-hmm.
Cam Akers is a must start for the rest of the season.
Happy day, or hi gents, happy day. What's up? Fun or Wazoo? Wazoo, yeah. Thanks for the content and answering questions. You got it. That's what we're here for.
Somebody keeps bumping their mic. Be careful. I don't know who it is.
Miles Sanders or Wayne Gallman? I'd go Miles Sanders personally. Gallman is one of 4 backs to get 40% of their team's touches over the last 4 weeks or 3 weeks. Cook, J-Rob, Henry. Wait. Oh, okay. Is one of the 4 backs. Are those other guys that you're possibly starting? I just like Miles Sanders. Miles Sanders last week played 81% of the snaps, so I just think it's an offensive change. Wayne Gallman's still a good play. Don't get me wrong. I just like Miles Sanders more this week. All right, we got some more questions. This can be rapid fire. So, So after looking at my team on Twitter, should I start Herbie today? Little top. Who's your other quarterback? I forget who your other quarterback is. Let's go. Starting Herbert. Let's fucking go. Let's go, baby. Defense question: Hawks, Patriots, or Tennessee? I'm gonna say Tennessee, especially if Stafford doesn't play. If Stafford plays, then possibly I would go Seahawks. But if Stafford doesn't play, I'm going Tennessee. Would you agree, Giggs, as well?
I think I would probably just go Tennessee, but
regardless.
Definitely if he's out, you want Tennessee.
Deontay Johnson, T.Y. Hilton, Lockett have to start too. I'm going Deontay Johnson, T.Y. Hilton. I'm not trusting Lockett. Agree, disagree?
Agreed.
I want to say trust Tyler Lockett because I need him this week, but no, I'm not. I don't.
This will be the week that he'll have a good game too, and nobody plays him because everybody's like, I'm done trusting you. Need to bench one: McLaurin, Montgomery, Ayuk, Kamara, Akers. Oh man, that is tough. But
McLaurin.
Hey,
agreed.
I'll say McLaurin if Haskins doesn't play. If Alex Smith plays, then I'm going to bench McLaurin. If Haskins plays, I'm benching Montgomery this week. Out of those, just my take, Susan. And what's up, Susan? Mac Attack 91. Appreciate you for hanging out too. What about Tyron Johnson at flex? Rich Boss, Keenan Allen. Yeah, at flex. Who else would you start? Rich Boss at flex. Like who would you start him over? Is the question. Got to start Tyron over MVS. Yes, I agree. I tweeted you guys.
I already answered.
Oh, you got that? Okay.
Yeah, and I got
thanks, guys.
John and Charlie.
Okay.
Just read ahead if you see any of my replies.
John and Charlie. Okay. Flex spot. We got Kareem Hunt or Keenan Allen. That's a bit tougher. PPR. I do like Keenan Allen a lot, but I will say
Hunt's always good for a touchdown.
I'd go Kareem Hunt though because I do like Kareem Hunt. I didn't really put him that high in my rankings. I really wanted to, but it's so hard with Kareem Hunt. But I just feel like they're playing the Giants, man. I think that they beat the Giants. They run the ball effectively too. And I'm a little bit conservative as well. Like with some guys, I'm definitely starting Keenan Allen tonight, but I feel like that's a decent one. Who would you go? Keenan Allen or Kareem Hunt? Who would you go, Giggs?
I'll just go Kareem Hunt because that's what everyone's saying.
All right, let's do it. You already got that one, Herbert? Okay, yeah, we'll go Herbert. Charlie, should I start Tannehill or Herbert? Tyler, I'd go Herbert. Would you guys go Tannehill or Herbert? Herbert, let's go Herbert. Thank you. You guys, you got it. Appreciate the reply, sir. You guys got it. So my other option at receiver would be Curtis Samuel. So Charlie. Oh, okay.
Is that the one Samuel like not going in completely healthy? Isn't he still like up in the air or something? Curtis Samuel?
I'm not sure. I didn't see anything.
I thought he had an injury designation.
Okay.
Charlie's other option,
other than Keenan
Allen. Yeah.
I go Keenan Allen.
Yeah, I think Keenan Allen's a better play than Curtis Samuel.
Can you start Antonio Brown this week as a wide receiver 3? It depends on your options. Keenan Allen and Mike Williams are playing. Yes, it depends on your options. It all depends on Brady. If Brady comes out and he's good, then AB's I think a solid R3 or wide receiver 3 for sure. But I think he has a safe floor. He sees a bunch of targets.
Did you answer Tannehill, Big Ben?
Where is Tannehill, Big Ben?
Ryan, you should answer that. Or not Ryan, Kyle.
I honestly think that I think if you want to play it safer, go Tannehill because they're playing the Lions. But Just because obviously I'm a Steelers fan and they've been struggling. So, I mean, obviously it's hard for me to just be like, yeah, go play the Steelers. I think they'll be fine this week because it's the Bengals. But if you want to play it safe, go Tannehill. I
And
think he'll
Big
have a
Ben
great
shaved his
matchup.
beard, so
So
Great
hold on,
matchup.
I have him, and I need him to have a big game. I'm rolling Big Ben against Cincy, right? This is
Yeah,
I think
if you have him, yeah.
this
I
is a
think he's
3 touchdown, almost
I
300
think his
yards, maybe more
floor,
game.
yeah, it should be. I think his floor is like 15 to 18 points.
unless, and I keep saying it each week, unless they try to come out and establish the run, which they need to. If they want to get this offense going, they need to run the football. But I don't think that they do.
But there has been talks from the Steelers guys I watched saying that they do feel like the offensive line is starting to move guys on run plays. They do feel a little bit better, and they have a lot of rest, and it's Cincinnati, so I think they can get a little run game going enough to make Big Ben have a good week.
Is Eckler playing? Yes, Eckler is playing. Tyron Johnson over Michael Pittman at flex. Ooh, I'd go Tyron Johnson, I think. I'd roll
I'd
the
go
dice,
Pittman.
baby. You go Pittman?
Yeah, I mean, I just think Pittman's due. He's still the number 2 receiver there, and they got a really good matchup this week. Houston's defense is trash.
They are pretty bad. But I mean, at that part, it's just a dart throw. I mean, just go with your gut. Tannehill or Big Ben? So Kyle said Big Ben. I'd say Tannehill, but if you want more
No,
of a seal, no.
I said,
you said Tannehill?
I said Tannehill if you want to play it safe. I think both are going to be around the same, but I think if you want to play it safe, Tannehill's going to have a great week.
Let's see. Is Eckler playing? Yes, Eckler is playing, and you better start him. Eckler's a very good play this week. I appreciate you guys. It's a tough choice, but I'm gonna roll with Hunt. Good luck to you guys in your leagues. Good luck to you. Thank you for hanging out as well. Noah Fant or Dallas Goedert? Who are you guys going?
Dallas Goedert has a tough matchup.
I go Noah. Yeah, I would go Fant if he's playing. I know
if you won last week and you had Noah Fant, like you really got to roll the dice again.
That is true.
If he's healthy, if he's no like sick BS or whatever, like he was sick, he got sick or something. I don't even know what the hell happened. As long as he's practicing in full, I'd roll the dice again. Personally, because Dallas Goedert does have it's a really tough matchup with Arizona. Arizona went from the worst again to one of the best in a single year.
I was literally about to say that.
Yeah, so quite a turnaround. Hey, Keenan Allen, Robbie Anderson, Woods, pick one. Who you guys going?
Woods. I watched your video. You don't like the potential for.
No, this is a good time to plug my stat. Okay, I'm gonna plug my stat. Right now, the last I check, the Rams are 17.5-point favorites. They've won 3 games this year by 17.5 more or more points. Okay, in those 3 games, right? Jared Goff is averaging 27 pass per attempts, and then you have Cooper Kupp and Robert Woods are averaging 10.3, 10.4 points per game in those games. So that ranks as wide receiver outside the top 25. So then it comes down to, do you really think they're going to win by that much? Me personally, I'll take the 17.5. Like that, I think they crush them by even more. I don't see how the Jets possibly move the ball on this team. So I think they absolutely destroy them. You have to hope for one good half from Robbie Anderson or from Robert Woods. So I would go Keenan Allen, but it's close between him and Robbie Anderson as well. I like Robbie Anderson this week. Who would you go, Giggs?
I'm going Keenan Allen. I'm just going to keep stressing how great of a matchup this is. And again, he got the Q tag last week while he was playing. Yes, it's a hamstring. I agree. It's like it's second in line behind like ACL or maybe Achilles. Like it's one of those injuries where it's like, damn it, because it's nagging. But if he's healthy, if he's playing tonight, he's got an easy matchup. I'm rolling with Keenan Allen against the Raiders.
Goff, Hurts, or Big Ben? I like Hurts, honestly. I know I said I want to give him one more week, but the more I look at it, the more I like it. It's just so much rushing upside. It's too hard to pass up, in my opinion.
Same with Big Ben.
I think it's got to be between Hurts and Big Ben.
I wouldn't go Goff. I mean, I know I told some people, but it depends on your options. Like Goff is an okay play, but just the ceiling's not really there. Should I go with Keenan Allen or is it a risky play? I would still go with Keenan Allen personally. It depends on your options, obviously, but I think Keenan Allen, he's going to be a good play this week, tonight. If you have to pick one out of DJ Chark, T. Higgins, Kiki QT, who is the guy? Me personally, I go DJ Chark. I think I don't know who's going to be out this week, but I know Baltimore has Jimmy Smith left the game early, and Marcus Peters got hurt as well. He came back in, but I think at the very end, I think he got hurt again. I could be wrong. I haven't seen the injury report for that game. But you also have Minshew coming back, who Minshew and Chark had a good connection. Hopefully it's still there. So I go DJ Chark personally. Who would you guys go? DJ Chark, T. Higgins, Kiki.
I'm not playing Kiki.
I think I'm gonna go T. Higgins. If I remember correctly, Chark was fed up with Minshew when he got benched, like throwing stuff on the sideline. I don't know if it was that, but at least giving him like looks. So I mean, I guess maybe Minshew could come out and like ball, and then all of a sudden everything's good. But at the end of that Minshew's time, I think Chark was having put together a few really bad weeks in a row. So I think I might roll the dice on T. Higgins.
Let's see. Seahawks were robbed in Super Bowl. What is that? 40 versus Pittsburgh. What? Come on. Actually, I don't remember. That game was so long ago.
It was 10-21.
Was it? I know that a lot of people, everybody, the excuse every single time the Steelers win, the refs help them win.
No, that was a bad one because I was a Seahawks fan at the time. I was a really big Sean Alexander fan.
I don't remember what happened. What happened?
They stomped them.
They
I don't
did.
remember.
I was playing Halo 2. I wasn't even.
I actually,
it.
you know what I actually remember that. I was playing. Remember the Total War games? I was playing Total War during that Super Bowl. The Super Bowl is boring.
I don't remember that one. I remember the Cardinals, the one against the Cardinals.
Oh, it's because you were 5.
Yeah,
you were young.
I remember 9/11, dude.
Dude, you can't talk about that on live stream.
No,
Jalen Hurts or Kirk Cousins?
Forget.
I go Jalen Hurts. I like Jalen Hurts this week. Arizona's a tough matchup. Arizona, I wouldn't say a tough matchup, but it's tougher. But he can run the ball. He just ran for 100 yards against the league's best run defense. I know it's a quarterback and it's different than a running back, but at the same time, 100 yards is 100 yards from a quarterback. That is a very safe floor for a quarterback. So I would go Jalen Hurts.
I saw a stat too where it said the Cardinals run a lot more zone defenses than the Saints do, which only helps his legs out more. I guess so that's what someone was saying, and like some things like if you thought last week was good, I mean he could do it again because I think although there was one downside, I think the linebackers are pretty solid and athletic for the Cardinals.
I know that their defensive line's really beat up in Arizona. Defense plays man D and might have trouble with Hurts. Oh, so he said Charlie says man D. I would go Hurts there. Well, there we go, Charlie. I got my predictions for this game. Oh, what's up, MP? Herbert 3+ tutties will break the rookie record. Is that all he needs? Is just 3 more?
I think it was. Yeah, maybe he has 25 and Baker had 27 with the record. Yeah, that might be it.
So he could break the record tonight. Herbert or Murray? Me personally, I go Murray. I know that. Did everybody else say Herbert?
I think
I was the odd one out. All right, so everybody likes Herbert here. I like Murray, but the guys, I'm losing. So Jacobs has, of course, come on, MP. You're always loving Jacobs. 80+ rushing yards and 1 tutty. I agree with that, though. Is Kittle worth picking up from waivers? He's practicing. Yes, I would pick up Kittle. If he starts next week, I'm firing him up. Play Kittle if you unless you have Kelsey. Then I'm playing Kelsey. That's it, though. Anybody else? Maybe Darren Waller. I don't know what this matchup is, but other than that, no, I'm starting Kittle. Darren Waller has 6+ receptions, 40+ yards. You think so? I think 40+ yards he could easily do. 6+, yeah, I could
see. Get over 64.5 yards. Asking for your friend.
64.5. That's a lot, but I think he gets there. I think he gets to 68 tonight. No, I think he gets 70.
Send it.
Hunter Henry or Gronk? I'm gonna go Hunter Henry tonight.
Agreed.
Kiki Cutie or Tyron Johnson at flex? Oh, who are you guys going?
Do you
I'm
have a
going
shot of
Tyron.
bleach?
I'm going Tyron. Let's fire him up, baby.
Yeah, I'll go Tyron.
Gus Edwards,
Wilson.
Jeff Wilson, Zeke. Pick 2. I'm
Wilson
going
and
Wilson.
Zeke.
I'm going Wilson and Zeke too.
Agreed.
Jacobs could have a career day today. You think so, MP? Man, you love Jacobs.
Hold on. Let me back up what MP just said.
All right.
A lot of guys are missing on defense for the Raiders. The way you protect your defense and don't let it get exposed if it's bad is you have to be on the field a lot so they aren't tired when they come out. You got a lot of second string guys coming out. Maybe they're not conditioned. They're going to run the shit out of the ball so the Raiders don't have to play a lot of defense.
I hope so. Because I told a
Shit
lot
in
of
the
people. I told a lot of people to play Jacobs this week. So come on, Jacobs, don't fail me. Shout out to all the people affected by 9/11. Yes, praise up.
Amen.
Ayuk or James Conner. Oh God, I'm not starting James Conner ever again. Not until he shows me something. I got burned last week by him. I'm going Ayuk. I love Ayuk this week.
Is there a chance Connor doesn't play?
I don't know. I know that he is questionable.
Somebody said something about his lungs.
I saw
Really?
quad.
I
His
mean, there's
lungs, he had
quad,
COVID.
but that was part of why he was having issues this week because he had COVID. Apparently, it was like breathing, but I don't think it was anything serious. But yeah, something about his quad. But Joe Hayden was a full participant, so I like the Steelers defense even more this week.
Thanks, guys. Like I mentioned yesterday, I have Corey Davis, Mike Evans, and Rashad Higgins at the bench. Keep Allen or go with one of those guys. So Mike Evans, I'd still go Keenan Allen, but it is close between him and Mike Evans. I do like Mike Evans a lot, and I forget what his name is. The starting quarterback for the.
You like
I mean,
Tyler Blevins?
Atlanta's bad anyways, but the starting quarterback, I forget what his name is. He's
Darquez Denard.
Yeah, Darquez Denard. Thank you. I knew it was Denard. I didn't want to say it because I didn't want to be wrong. But Denard, he looks like he's going to be out this week, and that's who would be going up against Mike Evans. Now, how much does that matter? Because they haven't been good this year. So take it for whatever you want to take it for. But I think that's an advantage for Mike Evans this week. But I'd still go Keenan Allen. But if you're a little bit hesitant, I would go Evans over the rest of the guys. I'm going against Wilson, Hunt, Sanders, Ridley, Hilton, Waller. It's a pretty good team. It's gonna be a good fight there. I need help. 2 guys. Let's see. We got Kenyon Drake, Josh Jacobs, Cam Akers, or JD McKissick. Who are you guys going? I know my 2. I'm going Josh Jacobs.
Jacobs and Akers. Yeah.
Jacobs, Akers.
I love Akers this week. No, Waller got at least 60 in him. I agree. I think it gets close to 70. I think it gets right around 70. Hopefully. Keenan Allen or T.Y. Hilton?
TY.
T.Y.?
I have to.
God, it pains me to say this, but yes, TY.
I'm going to go. I'd go T.Y. as well, just because of the injury. If there's nothing wrong with Keenan Allen, I'd still go Keenan Allen. But I have to go T.Y. just because I'm a little conservative. I like, do I start Keenan Allen tonight, or I have McLaurin or Robbie to replace? I'd go Keenan Allen personally. Who would you guys?
Yeah, that
go?
one. Well, that one's tough because you have to make the decision tonight. Because if you've talked about it, if Alex Smith ends up being announced as starter Saturday, then you're screwed basically. So, yeah, I guess you got to roll with that because then you're leaving between Robbie or him.
I'm happy with Allen over both of them, regardless.
Gronk or Graham? Me personally, I'm going Gronk. Gronk.
Yep.
If Curtis Samuel doesn't play, is DJ Morris safe play, full PPR? Thanks. Yeah, I do think. I wouldn't say, I would still say he's a good play regardless. I don't think Jair Alexander is going to shadow anybody in this game. If there is one person he shadows, I think it could be DJ Moore. But I don't think he shadows. He hasn't shadowed in the I don't know how many games now. I feel like it's been 4 or 5 he hasn't shadowed in. So I don't think he shadows anybody, and I think DJ Moore is a good play. I think that they're gonna be down in that game. I think it's gonna be a good game, and I think it's has the second highest. Maybe I'm wrong. but I think it has the second highest over under right now of
I
the
got you.
NFL. I'm pretty sure this game has the highest over under. Is it still at 53?
52 and a half.
It's 52 and a half.
Um,
Let's see. In my semifinal, I need
52 and a half is the highest.
Is it? This game is. What's the next
Mhm.
one? Is it 51?
51 is Tennessee and Detroit. It's 51 and a half. And 51 is Carolina and Packers.
51, yeah. So a lot of scoring should be, and I think Carolina will be playing from behind. So I think all those receivers are good plays as long as they all play. Well, if one of them doesn't play, the other ones are even better plays. Non PPR, David Montgomery or Josh Jacobs, or no, Bucker or Sanders. I mean, I'm starting Bucker. Or are you guys gonna go Sanders? I would just go Bucker.
Sure.
Best offense in the league. Go with them. They might not score as well, or they might not score as much. Might be stopped a little bit. So
That's what I like about this one. The Saints might have just as good enough of a defense to stop them sometimes in the red zone.
yeah,
I was talking to Dawson earlier. I'm like, this could be a Bucker game where he gets like 15 or 16, just if
Yeah.
like they get a couple stops in their territory.
I agree. Giggs, you going Jacobs or Montgomery?
Wow. Montgomery's been great. If you're box score chasing, it's hard to not play him, but I'm going Jacobs because I feel like they have to run the ball this game. Their defense is banged up, so they want to kill as much clock and keep the offense out there.
I'd personally go Josh Jacobs.
Did you guys
over
hear
David Montgomery.
Greg Williams is going back to New Orleans? I'm just kidding. No, but I did want to say just a quick in. Make sure if you're watching, please like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're enjoying the content, thank you for watching.
Who would you go, Rye guy? Montgomery or
I'd go
Jacobs?
Jacobs. And
Sorry,
Kyle, I
just
sent
joined
the parlay to you.
Dude, that was a nude.
Sorry, I just joined the stream. I know you've probably gone over it 100 or Allen 100 times or 1,000. That's 1,000. One extra zero. Cooper Allen. I go Allen personally. And if Stafford is out, Gronk or Hawkinson. I'm going to ask Giggs that. How do you feel about Chase Daniels? Would you go Gronk or Hawkinson?
I think I'd go Hawkinson because it doesn't look like Galladay is going to play. And what's that cliche saying that backup quarterbacks love checking down their tight end? Hawkinson's honestly been their number one target in the past game since Galladay's gone down. So I think he's safer. I think he's got a safe floor, and he's at least good for like 4 or 5 catches for 40, 50 yards.
I agree. Ryan, how about this one? Let's see. Oh yeah. No, I think I answered that. Okay, yeah, I'm a little bit behind. I have Deshaun Watson, Jay Robinson, Wayne Gallman, Adams, Hilton, Ayuk, Tanyan. That's a solid team. Very solid team. I think those wide receivers are good. Jonathan Taylor in the flex over Keenan Allen since he's a lock. We just don't know with Keenan. I would go Jonathan Taylor. Yes, I love
sure,
Jonathan.
Jonathan Taylor.
Mostert or David Johnson. I just read Mostert practice some today. He did practice some today, so that's a good sign. I'd probably go Mostert if he's playing this weekend, just because Dallas giving up the most rushing yards on the season. I think San Francisco, I know they don't have the most rushing yards as a team, but I think they're one of the best rushing teams in the NFL. So I'd personally go Mostert.
We have so many Twitter questions.
Do we?
That's insane.
Who would you guys go? I can answer some if somebody just takes over.
I don't think I like Mostert this week
Where are we at?
with his injury
Mostert,
designation throughout the week.
Is it David Johnson? Mostert and David
Yeah,
Johnson?
I'm going to go David Johnson just because I don't even trust that Mostert
Duke
for sure plays.
I think Duke's hurt. So if Duke Johnson misses, I think that makes him even look better. So
yeah,
I'm with you. I like David Johnson.
You like David Johnson?
I like David's Johnson, Kyle. Secret's out. Good job.
Dude, I didn't know you guys were that close, but I know everybody on the Aspire Sports Show knows. All right, I'm going to real quick do rapid fire questions, and then we're going to let Ryan say the parlay for the people. So real quick, let me type that out. Okay, so last question we didn't get to. Dobbins or Edwards?
Dobbins.
Yeah, I think Dobbins. I think especially A, they're still trying to make a playoff push, and B, I mean, going into next year, they're going to be getting rid of Ingram, so they know Dobbins is going to be their feature guy, so they want to see what they have out of him, and I think this week he's going to see a lot of touches. What do you think, Giggs?
I think it's free Dobbins. They've showed it the past 2 weeks. It's his time to take over. And what's crazy is Gus Edwards has looked very good. He has a knack to find the end zone, but Dobbins is the
annoying was
complete
that?
package.
Yeah.
I mean, it's annoying, but I actually appreciated how like he worked hard as hell for that one, like the 20-yard one where he like just they had to review it when he extended for the touchdown. I didn't think he was going to get anywhere near close to the goal line, let alone a touchdown.
Yeah,
he just turned on the
Right.
Jets. He's like, "Fuck that, I'm doing this."
that was a
It's just
great one.
annoying for betting and fantasy purposes. It's
Right.
like that's the only thing. And I need to keep those two separate a lot of the time.
I
But at
always
least Dobbins
forget.
ended up in the end zone. Yeah.
Miami or Browns defense?
I like this one is extremely difficult, but I literally see the Miami and the Patriots game being like the ugliest game of this year. Like I could see that being like a 14 to like 10 game just because the Patriots just Belichick just messes with rookie quarterbacks. So I see Tua having a bad game, let alone all of his weapons that are out. And then the Dolphins defense is just so good and Cam's a horrible quarterback. So like this game is going to be so ugly. So I'm going to go with Miami, even though the Browns have a great matchup as well with Colt McCoy out there.
I think that's
I
pretty
agree.
fair. Yeah, I think that's pretty fair. We got Arizona or Cleveland defense.
gonna go Cleveland.
Yeah, Cleveland should have it pretty easy this week. McLaurin or Ayuk?
Ayuk.
I like Ayuk. I guess per what Tyler would say, if Haskins ends up being named the starter, I guess it becomes a little closer. But as of right now, I go Ayuk for sure.
Yeah, Alan, if you're not a follower or subscriber or anything, or follow us on Twitter. If you want to ask that question, catch up with us when we're live Sunday morning or just throughout the week on Twitter. We'll keep you updated on what's up with Alex Smith. If he's playing, we don't like McLaurin, but if Haskins is playing, we might like him over Ayuk. So just keep up with us on that one. Keenan Allen or Amari Cooper flex full PPR?
Keenan Allen. Definitely because it's full PPR.
Yeah, I think I do kind of like what Tyler said about Amari Cooper. Ryan, if you want to give your reasoning, do you like Amari Cooper for that reason?
I mean, based on the stats, I wouldn't have expected that, but based on the stats that Tyler gave, I mean, it's fair at this point, I guess, to trust Amari Cooper with Andy Dalton if that's his boy. It makes this question a little bit more difficult, and for that reason, I might lean Cooper just because I don't trust a hamstring injury on a wide receiver that has health problems.
Gotcha. Fair enough. Yeah, Keenan Allen.
Real quick.
I like
Real
him,
quick.
but yeah, go ahead.
I just want to say this. Keenan Allen has over 30. He has 30 more targets than Amari Cooper on the season. Because it's PPR, that's why I lean Keenan Allen. He gets a ton of targets, a ton of catches. If you look at Amari Cooper, he's got 10, 6, 9, 12. That's pretty good. You know what? Fuck me. Take foot. No. That's beginning of the year. That's what I thought. All right, guys. I knew I couldn't be wrong here. So if you look at his past 4 games, he's got 4, 5, 6, 6. That's how many receptions he has. He's got 3 touchdowns in his past 4. That's really helping him in the points category. If you're looking at like receptions, if you're getting a whole point per reception, I don't think you can pass up on Keenan Allen personally.
Okay. Benester, I don't know how to say your name. I'll call you
Try harder.
I'll call you Benester. I'll just call you that. I hope that answered your question about Keenan Allen.
What's up,
I think
Nestor?
that was fair enough. Are you starting Keenan Allen over Robert Woods and Terry McLaurin?
Yes.
Ryan, you agree?
No.
Oh,
Ryan
doesn't agree.
Why do you hate these hamstring injuries so much? Talk to us
Because
about that.
he was questionable. Literally, like there was doubts if he was playing today, and then all of a sudden, like it just magically is like fine. Like once he gets out there and gains speed and everything starts flowing, it's more or less like he could very well play. But there's such risk when you're in the semifinals or in some cases the finals, going in with the guy that you need points out of, and he could be out after the first drive. I mean, I guess that's the case for anyone. That's any of these guys, but more than anything. I mean, if he's coming in with a Q tag, so the day before he's like a game time decision, I just don't trust him in the semifinals, especially when the other two guys have great matchups as well.
Right. No problem, Alan. And if you haven't already, like and subscribe if you appreciate our help and if you enjoy the content, we'd appreciate that. So thank you for tuning in. We already answered that one. Okay, one more question. Washington defense or 49ers defense this week? And
49ers.
Drizzy's question was full PPR about Robert Woods and Keenan Allen. So I think that it being full PPR, we all like Keenan Allen even more. Okay, one more question.
Giggs does.
Washington and 49ers. Yeah, Giggs does. I agree with Giggs. I think Keenan Allen's still a solid play. Washington, 49ers.
I'm going to go 49ers.
Yeah, Cowboys aren't very good. I think Seahawks are going to have their way with Washington. I know Washington's good, but
I don't know.
I would
But
go-
it just won't. I don't. Go ahead.
I
Giggs.
think they're going to run the ball more this week. That's why.
I was going to say I would go San Fran because I feel like Seattle has a better so Washington's been very good, but Seattle has a better chance of running up the score than Dallas does.
I agree. Next question then. Jefferson or Ayuk PPR?
Wow. Ryan, take that one.
I think I'm
Richie-
actually going to go Ayuk.
Ayuk.
You guys, I think I'm going to PPR.
I think I put Jefferson ahead of Ayuk in
I
my
think you
rankings,
did,
but
but yeah,
I love Ayuk. Like, it's just such a dream matchup, man. It is such a good matchup.
Dream matchup. Debo's hurt.
Yeah, like I would,
Stars are aligning.
and I've said this. I said this in the video. In the weeks, I went from week, I think like 7. It's 5 games. Week 7 on, he's averaging 16.4, I think, points per game, which would be 3rd best at the wide receiver position this year. The dude's an animal. No Debo, seeing a bunch of targets, 11 per game in that span. It's just against Dallas, they're terrible.
Alan, when I said that, there's 2 Allens in here. I was talking to Alan Tim T. Sorry if you felt like I just was like nagging you to subscribe because I said Alan again. I didn't mean you again, Alan N. But thank you for subscribing, and we appreciate it. And have a great day if you're still here. Hurts or Herbert? I personally think Herbert's a solid play, but Tyler likes the upside of Hurts' rushing potential this week. I think Ryan agreed with that. Giggs, how are your feelings on that?
I'm not convinced that he has. I think he's going to get it done on his feet again. I just don't know if he's going to have as good of a game. He had 100 yards rushing and a touchdown. That's lofty expectation. That's 16 points alone. If you think he's going to do that again, if you're confident he's going to do that again, I think that's a safer play. But I think Herbert's good for 2 or 3 touchdowns a night, and he could get over 300 passing yards. So, again, Raiders pass defense very bad, made Phillip Rivers look like a Pro Bowler. So I'm going to go Herbert against Raiders.
Well, I don't like Jalen Hurts over Herbert. I like Herbert over Hurts, but I like other guys definitely Hurts.
What do you feel then, Ryan?
no, I mean I think they're both solid starts.
Oh, of course you think that.
No, I mean with this game has the highest over under. We expect it to be even. I think it's going to go over by a decent amount tonight. If it's only 52 and the Raiders are as hurt as they are, So I would take the quarterback with the highest over under on the slate most of the time.
Yeah, I just like Herbert just because of what we've seen all year. I think he's just going to continue that trend. I know the last 2 weeks haven't been so much, but I think he brings it back this week. Everyone in the chat, Keenan Allen is active. Yep. Thank you, Alan, and thank you again for saying you subscribe. We do appreciate that. Yep. You heard it here first from Alan Nowicki. Keenan Allen is active. So if you really if you put somebody in there out of desperation because you were worried about it or anything like that, hurry up, go change your lineup, correct that, make sure you get your points because it is playoffs. We need to win. We gotta win. How do you feel about DeAndre Swift, even if Stafford doesn't play? I'm going to pass this one off to Giggs first because he is our Lions insider. Giggs, how do you feel about Swift this week?
Love him. I love him. I mean, if you look at it, Swift has been a stud every time he's played. Like, he might have 1 or 2 duds, maybe, but realistically, he's like an RB2 when he plays. So I like Swift regardless. And if Stafford plays, that's just a bonus.
Okay, you heard it here first. Do you guys agree with that, Tyler, Ryan? Do you guys have those same feelings?
What was it?
Yeah.
Do
I'm
you
gonna
like
trust
Swift
Giggs.
this week, even if Stafford doesn't play?
Yeah, it just depends on who you have. I mean, I
'Cause
like Swift,
Yeah,
but
I just like Swift in
Tennessee's
general.
not a good defense.
no,
No.
they're not. But I will say this: Swift's only playing on 50% of the snaps. So it's not like he's ran away with his backfield. Like they're still using the other guys. So that's the only. And he had 12 touches last week. Like 12 touches against a Green Bay's defense that is giving up more points than Tennessee is, and in a game that they should be blown out, in my opinion. I have some pause for concern, but I still like Swift. I believe in his talent. It's just they're not fully committing yet.
Usman Tareen, should I start Keenan Allen? We were saying yes. Just give us your other options if you have somebody who's like crazy, obviously. But I mean, if he's a guy that you're starting every week, anyways, yeah, definitely start him this week. Should I start Herbert this week or Hill? Definitely, I would start Herbert. None of us
What?
really like.
Right-handed Tim Tebow?
Yeah, we don't like right-handed Tim Tebow that much.
Especially the Chiefs. I mean, the Chiefs have a good defense.
Chiefs, their pass defense is very good. Yeah.
He's a Lamar wannabe. We'll put it that way.
I think he's a little bit better passer than Lamar.
After
Honestly,
this
I do
week,
think so.
I don't know about that. I think Lamar showed he's a better passer.
Oh God, I don't know.
It's honestly a terrible debate to have because they're both terrible passers. So
that
it
pass
doesn't
at
even
the end of
matter.
the game though, that was wide open. I don't
It
know
was.
how
It was. Well, I think it was just more a great play by Marquise Brown.
And it was just a great play by Lamar.
Yeah, it was. They both just were on the same page right there.
He's the best runner, best running back.
He is one of the greatest runners the NFL's ever seen. There's no question about it. There's absolutely. He's insanely fun to watch. I will admit it. Semifinals, half point PPR start for one running back, two wide receivers. Questionables: Connor, Zeke, Gibson, Crowder, Julio, AJ Brown. The rest: Wilson, DeAndre Washington, Fournette. Who of the questionables would you risk? I'm risking AJ Brown no matter what. I don't think he's even a questionable. I think something what Tyler said. He's usually like this every single week. Probably gets veteran rest days, things like that.
Yeah, he always practice. He will probably practice in full on Friday.
I don't like Connor this week. Zeke.
Gibson's not playing.
Yeah, Gibson's not playing. I think Zeke's a solid start for your running back spot.
Yeah.
Especially over everybody else. Even Fournette, I don't like Fournette this week. Jeff Wilson,
I like Jeff Wilson.
Yeah, I think Jeff Wilson. I'll say this over Zeke though. Over Zeke, and I think that's it.
I'm guessing you need a flex.
Oh
one,
no,
it says pick 4.
If it's for flex, yes, I like Jeff Wilson.
If over DeAndre Washington.
Yeah, I'll say this about Jeff Wilson: he has twice or 3 times as many carries inside the red zone than Mostert does since they come back. It's 6-2, but still, he has more carries at the goal line. He's their goal line back. Gotcha. Against Dallas. Trash. Yeah.
So then, Dennis, we got your 2 wide receivers. Then AJ Brown and who did we even say? Yeah, we don't have another one. We have to pick another one real quick. Crowder or Julio?
Crowder. I don't think Julio plays.
Yeah, I don't even. It depends on Julio. If he plays, it depends on like if he's just activated day of. I still kind of like Crowder more. So I would still go with Crowder. Stay updated with us on that. Ask us about Julio in a couple days. We may even have a video come out. So just keep updated with that. Hunter Renfrow or Tyron Johnson for tonight. Who do you guys think will have the better night?
Renfrow.
Yeah, I was gonna say Giggs had a reason he.
I like Renfrow. I think Renfrow has a good game, especially in PPR. I wouldn't say good game, but if you're going between those two, PPR wise.
No, say it. No, you feel that way. Let them know. I feel that way too. I think Renfrow could be 10 plus.
Say it with your chest.
I'm not kidding.
I think Agholor is gonna have a good game. I like Agholor a lot.
What? That's how this one actually started. I have to start Lockett this week because of Julio. Brian. Is that actually Brian Pitlar's on his burner account? You think? No, I'm just
Might
kidding.
be.
Lockett this week because of Julio. Yeah, I think that's a solid play. I wouldn't be that.
I don't
it
think
could be
Julio
worse.
plays.
Yeah, but I
I
think
don't
I
think
wouldn't be
Julio
that
plays.
upset. Lockett's definitely gonna make up for that. So, Keenan Allen or Corey Davis or Curtis Samuel.
Keenan Allen.
Yeah, I'm playing Keenan. I'm not
Keenan
taking my
Allen.
chances with other guys. Best guess, how many points do you expect from Keenan Allen?
Oh, so I didn't look.
Half PPR.
Some
Half
guy asked.
PPR potential.
Like
I'm
14, 15.
I'm gonna say his
4.
floor is 11,
4.
and his ceiling.
His floor
20.
has to be 0. He could go out on one snap and hurt his hamstring, dude.
No, not gonna happen.
Assuming that doesn't
Ryan,
happen.
you have to get that mentality out of here. You have to
Yeah.
understand. I need Keenan Allen tonight, so it
Me
doesn't matter.
too.
He's
I
gonna
have
get-
Herbert.
Everybody, if you have Keenan Allen and we're telling you to play Keenan Allen, don't second guess it. Like, will it into existence. Keenan Allen is going to feast tonight. I'm not just saying this because of bias. In all honesty, this is a great matchup. Play Keenan Allen.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah, I think I agree. I mean, barring that he's fine, I think he's gonna have a great game. I think him and Herbert will be fine.
Watch this game be like 20 points between the two of them.
Watch the Raiders blow them out. Because we're saying all this.
That'd be
Best
fine
guess,
for fantasy.
how many points do you... Oh, we already said that. Allen or Mike
Losers be happy.
Evans?
Would you say
Evans?
We
They went Keenan Allen.
Well, is it PPR? I mean, does that make a difference to you guys? If it's non-PPR?
No, I'd still go out.
Yeah,
I'd
I'm
go
still going Allen anyways.
PPR just solidifies.
The Raiders win today. MP, no. Tunyon or Hunter Henry, PPR, Tunyon. I like Tunyon.
The Raiders win today, I think. I think the Raiders.
I'm going Chargers, actually. I'm going to go
Are
Chargers.
you? I think the
Mhm.
Raiders win.
I think the Chargers are going to win just because the Raiders just don't look great right now.
I mean, they almost beat Indianapolis last week.
Well, Indy's beat up.
No, I'm just kidding. It wasn't even close.
Well, yeah, even if it was.
I think they
don't
lost by
even know
like
what the
20
score
something,
was.
didn't they?
Yeah, I was going to
Wasn't it
say.
44,
wasn't it
27?
Yeah, I was going to say, Indy had over 40 points.
It was close.
It was. That's a close game. I might need to pick up a wide receiver if Julio is out. Who of my guys earlier would you drop? Available: MVS, Chark, Gabriel, Davis, QD, Amendola, Bourne.
Chark.
I dropped DeAndre
Oh.
Washington at this point.
Did you say
Ooh.
Chark?
Or is that who you would drop?
Yeah, drop.
Yeah,
Most-
DeAndre Washington. I would drop DeAndre Washington.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I would drop him.
Yeah.
Are you saying Kendrick? I'll say this. I don't know. Did he say Kendrick Bourne's available?
No.
yeah,
he's
he can add
dropped.
Bourne or Chark
Oh, okay.
or Gabriel Davis or Kiki.
Yeah, those are
Oh,
people
those
who
are
can pick up.
available. Yeah, these are
Okay.
available. Okay, I did.
I'd
read
probably
that
go
wrong.
Chark, but I do like Kendrick Bourne this week. If you're in a deep league and you're in a pinch, Kendrick Bourne, in my opinion, is a good play this week. With no Debo, he'll probably be the slot guy. I like him this week.
Liddy, should I sit Herbert for Carr? No. Do you guys think so?
No, I'd start Herbert over Carr.
Yeah, I like him more. Let's go. Thank you guys. No problem. Christian, we're happy to help you. Thank you for tuning in. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe and also share with your friends. Tell people if you enjoy and it helps spread the word and get us around. Will starting Herbert or Keenan Allen PPR? Are we still? Oh, I was confused for a second. We still yes. The answer is yes. Mark, thank you for tuning in again. Repeat customer.
Our boy Mark.
Agholor is going for 40 plus. Ooh,
said that,
Brian, that is that's I had to double check. I thought that was MP for a second, and I was shocked I didn't see Antonio Gibson's name in front
Eckler,
of that.
if those guys were out, imagine if like Williams and Keenan Allen was out. Eckler might finish in like PPR leagues as RB1 this week. He would have like 20 targets. I'm not even like that dude would have so much. So he could definitely finish very high this week.
Herbert or Tannehill? I'm going Tannehill just because I think they're gonna blow Detroit out of the water, and I think he's going to have a really big game. I also think Herbert could too, but I'm just going to be the one guy that goes different because I know everybody else is going to say Herbert. So everybody else's answer is Herbert. Mine's Tannehill. Probably go Herbert. Michael Thomas.
I can give you my reason for Herbert
Sure, go ahead, Ryan.
and why we don't like Tannehill. I think Ty and I are on the same wavelength with this one. With Tannehill starting against Detroit, especially if Chase Daniel's playing, we don't see that game being close. So his ceiling is going to be capped by game flow. And if they're up by 3 touchdowns, they're not going to be passing the ball. And they obviously have Derrick Henry in there as well, who can just run it the entire
Yeah,
time.
but that's
to
what
keep the
people
clock
said.
moving, but
That's what somebody said to me on Twitter last week about AJ Brown, and I was like, no, I think if they're running the ball efficiently, that's even more reason to play AJ Brown, because that means the pass game it turns their defense into Swiss cheese, and they can literally just throw the ball to AJ Brown, and he's good.
Well, I
for
think
like,
AJ Brown scored his touchdown on the first drive, or real early.
it
in
was
that
like
game.
around later in the second quarter, I'm pretty sure. But
Oh, really? I thought that was like first drive.
I mean, I could have been wrong. I could be completely wrong with my time, but I don't know. Either way, he's still good for so many receptions too, and I don't know. I mean, yeah, like I just think Herbert's ceiling is insane every week. Maybe the last 2 weeks you're skeptical about it. So obviously Herbert, I'm playing him in fantasy. Let's just put it that way. I love the guy. So Michael Thomas, Dobbins, or Amari Cooper for flex, half PPR. I mean, once he got his haircut, I don't like him as much. He's kind of icky.
He did look like a little kid with that haircut.
And he has a little bit of an underbite. So when he was,
And some acne.
yeah, when people are showing pictures of him, they were really not doing him favors. If I were him, I'd been a little pissed. I'm not gonna lie. I
Michael
love
Thomas,
Dobbins.
he didn't practice again. I think this 2 straight days where Michael Thomas didn't practice, but I would have probably gone Dobbins anyway.
In a regular season, I'm obviously everybody's taking Michael Thomas. This is just so weird. Every week, there's ridiculous amounts of people you put over him. It's just so weird. Anyways, Dobbins for sure. Anybody like Amari Cooper over Dobbins?
Nope.
No.
Okay. Do you love Swift more than Mike Davis?
Nope.
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 No, I love Mike Davis this week.
Goff or Wilson? I think Russ is going to cook this week. And nobody here really trusts Goff that much in terms of fantasy.
I trust Goff.
No,
I probably wouldn't play him over Russ just because I think that game's going to be competitive, where the other game's not going to be competitive.
I didn't say golf, dude.
You like golf?
Should I play Logan Thomas or Cole Kmet?
Logan Thomas.
Komet.
Oh.
You're really playing Komet.
Oh, here it is.
I'm playing Komet. Are you kidding me? I'm not playing Logan Thomas.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'll say this. Bobby Wagner is no joke. That's who he's going to be seeing in coverage. The mix with KJ Wright. A little bit of Jamal Adams, who sucks in coverage. But I like Komet.
Sick. I have a tough decision.
So we didn't help that guy one bit.
No, not at all.
I go Logan Thomas.
I'm going Cole Kmet.
And now we definitely didn't.
Yep, confirmed.
Honest to
Did not
God, one more person give their reasoning. Don't listen to what I said because I don't really have an opinion on it. So it's right now.
Right, Logan Thomas wins.
Yeah, Logan Thomas wins. If you like their reasoning, if you want them to give better reasoning, give us an answer, Austin. If not, good luck. I have a tough decision for QB Week 16. I have Josh Allen versus New England. I'll watch Herbert tonight. If he's good, I'd start him versus Denver. If he sucks, drop Herbert for Mayfield versus the Jets. It is playoffs, and you do have to take risks. So I'll defer that one. That is that's not bad. You're thinking ahead too. Way to get ahead of the curve.
I'll answer this one because the thing about this, Dennis, as much as I hate to say this, it would be a lot easier for you to come back and ask us this question next week because, like, however this week plays out has to do with playoff standings and stuff like that. Yeah, so there's going to be some teams that are going to be like not needing to start guys or play them entire games. So as much as it sucks to say this, if you can come back next week and ask us that one again, it'd be a lot easier.
Because honestly,
but I do like your thinking with Mayfield.
They could just run the ball like the entire game.
Yeah, who they play? The Jets, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, God.
Dearness Johnson's good enough behind that offensive line to where like they could just bench Nick Chubb and literally just have him and Kareem Hunt run the ball all day. So I don't know. Mike Davis or Kenyon Drake? Mike Davis for sure. I think that's going to be unanimous. Akers has a chance to finish top 10 this week. For sure.
He has a chance to finish top 5.
Yeah, I was going to say
he's number 6 in my ranking.
He has a chance for sure every week to be top 5 for the rest of the season, in my opinion, barring playoff reasons and maybe they play. I don't know who they played the last week. Who did the Rams play week 17? Anyways, Fire up Keenan Allen. Yes, sir. Stephen Bowman, thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Nelson Agholor or Curtis Samuel. I think Agholor
Agholor.
is definitely the safer play. Should I start Keenan Allen? Joe Mama, yes.
Joe Mama.
No, it's Jamama.
Jamama.
Okay.
You guys playing Joe this week?
Joe who?
Yeah.
Joe Mama.
I think that this one should be pretty unanimous. Rams or Steelers. I just think because they're playing the Bengals and they had Joe Hayden back.
Joe who?
Joe who? Yeah, I would say Steelers. 2
2
points.
points per sack.
Yeah, 2
too.
points for sacks. Yeah, there's no
Hell yeah. What is it? They broke the record. What was it? 70 straight games?
70. Yeah. Should I start
Arthur?
Keenan Allen for tonight or Julio? Julio probably won't play. Joe. So yeah, I would say it was a lot of Joes tonight. So yeah, Keenan Allen for sure. Keenan Allen, Denver Silver, like yes sir, Keenan Allen. If you guys are new, please like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. If we're helping you out, tune in. We're live all the time and we're making videos all the time. We're here to help you out. Go check out our videos for RBs and wide receivers top 10 of the week.
Very good. I made them myself. Yours truly. No, I put a ton of effort into those.
Start Jacobs or Akers. Akers for sure. Definitely start Akers. Swift or Taylor. Do you like Taylor this week more, Gigs?
Can we ask Joe to give us options why he has to choose between those two? Because I would love to see what else you have that you need to choose between Jacobs or Akers. Because
yeah, Joe.
those are two really good running backs.
If you heard Ragai, who are your other guys? Probably Akers for sure still, but just out of curiosity for Ryan. Swift or Taylor, would you say? Gigs?
Jonathan Taylor all day. He's like an automatic start. It's almost I would say Derrick Henry's the only running back I'd start over him this week.
I agree. I have him number 3. I can't put him over Dalvin, but
yeah, I was literally about to say probably Dalvin Cook just because he's matchup proof. He's good
now,
for 20
especially after last
Jonathan
week,
Taylor's tearing it up.
MP, I will say if you have Nelson Agholor, I'd start if you have him, but not Nelson Agholor. I don't really like that guy. He's not as good as Nelson Agholor. LMAO, yo Joe, I know we try to be silly boys. I got Julio. All right, MP.
Yeah, Nelson over Julio because we don't know if he's playing.
I think it's time, MP. I'm just kidding. It's your bedtime. Go to bed. Joe Daddy, that's offensive. I'm offended. But don't know if he's playing. Well, that's why MP, that's why you watch the Aspire Sports Show, because then you know who's playing and who's not playing. Lynn Bowden or Singletary?
I'll go Bowden.
gosh, neither.
Bowden.
Oh, God. We are flooding in, so I got to hurry.
Yeah.
Thanks for the advice. No, thank you, Nazario. We appreciate that. Why should we start Keenan Allen? Because he'll probably be fine tonight, and the Raiders' defense is terrible. I think he's going to go off tonight. Risk Keenan Allen tonight. Plug in Ty.
Ty, that's mine, but they might disagree.
I mean, Ty is safer if you want to play it safe, and you don't.
No, that's someone I agreed with you on, Ryan. I would go Ty just because he's been tearing it up, no injury.
Okay, fair enough. I got CMC but injured, and I'm starting Eckler, and I have Akers on bench.
Definitely start Akers if it's Akers or CMC. Oh,
I think
so
he's saying
Akers
he's starting Akers or Eckler, basically.
No, you gotta go Eckler.
Yeah,
Eckler and Akers. I guess in that situation,
Who
I
is
play
it?
Akers
Who is
over
it?
Jacobs.
Akers or Eckler, Joe the Juice.
Yeah, Akers and Eckler.
No, which one?
No, because then
Akers
Jacobs
and
is the
Eckler.
one sitting.
Oh,
Jacobs
so
is the
just one
sitting.
sitting?
Yeah, we have to hurry up,
No.
though. I got to hurry up. We gotta hurry up.
Akers.
All right. Am I the right choice starting Allen over McLaurin PPR? Yes. Justin Jefferson at wide receiver 2. Yeah, that's fine. Justin Jefferson or Keenan Allen for flex. Allen active right now on limited snap count. Who knows how limited though? I'd still go Allen. I think that's bullshit. It's probably a smoke screen. It's just total bullshit in my opinion. I have Kamara, Hunt, Eckler, J.K. Dobbins, J.T. Swift start 4. J.K. Dobbins, J.T. Hunt, and Eckler. I think. Who knows with Kamara? It's a really
No.
Okay, well then hurry up.
All right, I'll take it. I'll take it over because the questions are done on Twitter. Okay. So which one is it? Keenan Allen, Calvin Ridley, that one?
No, Kamara, Hunt, Eckler, Dobbins, JT,
Kamara. Okay,
Swift,
so go Kamara, Eckler, JK, and JT. Half PPR, Goddard or Hurst?
Goddard.
I go Goddard. I have to decide on Herbert, Mayfield after tonight. Baker will be grabbed off the bench next week. I just have Herbert on my bench. Who does he play next week?
Who,
does Herbert
Baker or
play?
Herbert?
I would
Oh,
just go Herbert. I wouldn't care about. I would just go Herbert. Go Herbert tonight. Yeah. We have Renfro, Kiki, Tim Patrick, Tyler Boyd. Thanks, my guys. You know I'm going Timmy P, baby. I love Timmy P.
boy.
Who you guys going?
No, I agree. Tim Patrick's on.
Who you going, Kyle? Renfro? I know Giggs is going Renfro, right?
Yeah, I would go Renfro.
I'm playing Tim Patrick personally this week, so if you need him,
Timmy P. Let's go, baby. Josh Allen was horrible versus New England. He was horrible. Might be horrible again. We'll see. Quick, Allen tonight banged up or Calvin Ridley? Ooh, that's close. I'd go Calvin Ridley. I like Calvin Ridley more. Keenan Allen, Calvin Ridley, Mike Evans, Justin Jefferson, J.K. Dobbins need 2 wide receivers in a flex. I'd go Keenan Allen. Well, out of those guys, I would go Calvin Ridley, Justin Jefferson, and J.K. Dobbins personally. I would play Keenan Allen.
If it's PPR, I'm playing Keenan Allen.
Who are you guys going?
I like Ridley, Jefferson, Allen.
I'm
JK.
not answering Keenan Allen tonight.
One at a time.
Lamar is back. 30+ points this week. He's amazing. Lamar's amazing. In terms of fantasy, yeah. Let's see. Because Agholor is starting, and so is Jacobs, but Akers is on my bench. I mean, go with your gut. I start Akers. I think Akers is a borderline top 5 play this week, in my opinion. I would start him over Jacobs because I think it's just safer, in my opinion, with Akers. They should blow out the Jets, where if they get behind, you're not going to see Jacobs that much. Drew Brees in this week. I don't think Drew Brees is playing this week.
I don't think he will.
Anybody see anything? I know that he came back and he was practicing, but I don't think he'll play this week.
I don't think he's playing.
Goddard, Tunyon. Where you guys going? Tunyon. I think he's scored 4 weeks in a row now. Amari Cooper, Keenan Allen. It's close, but if you want to play it safer, go Amari. If you don't like the injury, but I do think Amari is a pretty decent play, but I'd go Keenan Allen. Who should I start? 3 wide receivers. Got Keenan Allen, MT, A-Rob, Brandon Ayuk, AJ Brown, or Deontay Johnson. Damn, that's a lot of good receivers. I'd go personally. I'd go A-Rob, Ayuk, AJ Brown out of those because I think they're all right around Keenan Allen. I'd rather just play it safe. I love those guys.
Agreed.
Renfro or Antonio Brown, half PPR. AB, baby. Mr. Blonde Tips himself. I'd go AB. Who'd you guys
do? It.
Allen over Kirby. Oh, okay. So Josh Allen. And that's close for me. Who are you guys going? I'd go Josh Allen.
Go Josh Allen.
Handcuff?
I don't know. That's tough.
Joshy boy. Allen or Robinson or Anderson. I'm sorry. What's up, Mace or Ace? Allen or Anderson. I'd go Keenan Allen. Mahomes or Johnny Football? Johnny Football, baby. Best pick ever by the Browns. By the Clowns. No, actually, Brandon Weeden was better than that. I think Brandon Weeden may have been their first. Brandon Weeden. Come on. Johnny Football.
Johnny Football.
Wait, Brady Quinn?
I think even Brandon Weeman's worse than that. I mean, he was like 30 years old, and he was in the first round.
No, Colt McCoy, I think, was the worst out of all of them.
Dude, Colt McCoy's still out there. I think Brandon Weeden was worse, honestly.
Colt McCoy's out there.
He's tearing it up.
Hey, Giants looked better with McCoy than
they did.
That's just because you don't have to worry about turnovers or anything with Colt McCoy. I think he's not going to risk it. He's like Alex Smith.
He didn't look healthy at all last week. I think they rushed him back too soon. Keenan Allen or Tyron Johnson? Keenan Allen. We still feeling Herbert tonight? Keenan Allen, yes. We still feel him. They're good to go. Keenan Allen, Cooper Kupp, or Godwin? I'd personally go Keenan Allen. Who would you guys go?
Allen.
It's close between him and
Godwin.
For the
record, Ryan is not like Keenan Allen tonight. So if we're all wrong, just remember Ryan was the one who said, I'm not about Keenan Allen.
Do you guys
I'm not bullish on Keenan Allen.
Do you like Jarvis Landry more than Michael Thomas this week?
Yes.
Yeah, I do. I have 6 guys to start. Right now I'm starting Mike Davis, David Montgomery, Cooper Kupp, Tyreek Hill, Keenan Allen, Miles Sanders. But I have DJ Moore, DeAndre Swift. I'd keep it as is.
Yeah.
The only one I possibly would do is Swift over Montgomery, but I would stay as is.
As a Lions
Boys,
fan, I'd go Montgomery.
you go Montgomery. As boys, do I play Keenan or Cup? We only got 10 minutes left. Keenan Allen, go Keenan Allen, Miles. Should I trust T.Y. Hilton this week? Yes, trust him. He's been on past 3 weeks, 2 weeks now. He's wide receiver 3. Trust him. Field Yates just tweeted a quote from Keenan Allen. Don't sit me. There you go, boys. He's going to prove Ryan wrong tonight. Ryan's going to look like a big idiot.
Do you like DJ Chark more than Tim Patrick, Tyler?
I would, yeah. I love Timmy P, but give me some DJ Moore, please.
Dude,
Chark.
Keenan Allen's trolling
Chark.
just like Josh Jacobs just did, except
DJ Chark,
reverse.
yes. Still. Okay, yes, he is trolling. Keenan Allen or Michael Thomas, half PPR. Keenan Allen, yes, we'll go Keenan Allen. Thanks, guys. Goddard, Logan Thomas, who we going?
Goddard.
Go Goddard. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. If he tweeted out, hell yeah, start him. Mostert will let me down this weekend.
Yeah.
No, he won't. If he's good to go, start him. Depends over who, though. Thanks for answering my question, guys. Appreciate it. We appreciate you, Shane. Thanks for checking in. Keenan Allen or Tim Patrick? Go on, Keenan Allen, baby.
Tim Patrick.
Yes. Check his tweet. Don't listen to that. 10 minutes until kickoff. Herbert for the start. Hell yeah, Mac Attack 91. Let's see. We got 7 to 10 points from wide receiver. I'll have to pick up. Who's safest? Kiki QT, Chark. Go Chark. DJ Chark. Chark, baby. Wow, Ryan. I hope you're wrong. Ryan is wrong. Don't listen to him. I mean, should I trust Tim Patrick? It depends on who. Who was the other guys? No, I would still go Keenan Allen over Tim Patrick. That's by a mile. Lean towards MVS because of Aaron Bourne. I would go. It's either Bourne or Chark. I wouldn't go MVS just because he has Aaron Rodgers. He's had him for years and hasn't done shit. The dude, he's not good in my opinion. You the man. The Field Yates tweet has me starting Keenan Allen confidently. Agreed. Jamama, gotcha. Leonard Fournette this week.
You skipped one. Keenan Allen or Michael Thomas?
Keenan Allen. Thanks, Ryan, for keeping that. I always
Yeah.
skip him. Leonard Fournette depends on who you got. You guys like Fournette this week?
No.
As like a volume play desperation, sure.
I like him DFS.
DFS because it's probably dirt cheap, huh? Is he?
Yeah.
How expensive is he in DFS? Cheap
He's
as
middle of
hell?
the pack, but like just knowing that he's gonna get that. Actually, I'm a little concerned with LaShawn McCoy, but I'm confident that he can get you like 10, 12 points in DFS this week.
Blankenship or Carlson? I'd go Carlson personally.
I like
High-
Blankenship.
This is the high scoring game of the slate. I gotta start. I think that one's second, isn't it? Didn't you say?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go leave you guys with Jacobs has to carry a career day. That's facts. MP, we'll see. I want to believe. So hopefully it happens. David Johnson, Jeff
Hey, you
Wilson.
missed one. Bowden Jr. will have any relevance this weekend? Worth a flex.
With all of them getting healthy, I don't think so. Especially if Ahmed's there, Parker's there, Grant's there, I don't think so. But if those guys aren't there, then yes. If those guys are there, I don't see him having any. He's not. He won't be relevant in my opinion. David Johnson, Jeff Wilson. Who would you guys go?
David Johnson.
David Johnson.
I go Jeff Wilson Jr. But
Wilson, if Mostert doesn't play.
Wilson's a top 10 play if Mostert doesn't play.
Most
Let's just say
added
that.
running back on ESPN and Yahoo.
He's what? Most added?
Most added running back.
I think he's going to be a really good play this week. Herbert, Kyler Murray, or Lamar. My gosh, that's really good. I go Lamar. I think
I'm
he's
gonna go Lamar.
Also, if
QB1
you're still
this year.
watching and you don't follow us on Twitter, we're almost at 2,000 followers. Please go follow us. It'll be awesome, and we'll make sure we keep track, and we'll give you guys kisses.
Bro, I need to know Chark, Cooks, or Agholor. Go Agholor. Dobbins or Aaron Jones? Half. Aaron Jones. Keenan Allen or Cooper Kupp? I'm pretty sure we all say Allen, except maybe
Mhm.
Ryan.
That's fine.
Keenan Allen or Deontay Johnson? Keenan Allen. Allen a good start? Allen is a good start. Allen or Godwin?
Definitely
Allen.
Allen.
Allen or Godwin? Same
Definitely
question.
Allen.
Allen. Lineup right now. Cook, Drake, Brown, Diggs, Montgomery. Got Ty on the bench. Would you start him with anyone?
Not over anybody there.
might have to start him over Drake.
Yeah, I mean if one of those guys are
Or
a flex,
Montgomery.
Yeah, if one of those guys are a flex, I like him over Drake. Ty over Drake.
But Edmonds might be hurt. I think I'd just take him over Montgomery.
I would just keep it as is personally. If there's anybody, I go Montgomery.
Tyler
'Cause
loves
Edmonds-
running backs.
I love running backs. Yeah. Dalton or empty. Leave it empty. No, if you're that low, I'd consider Nick Mullins honestly this week.
That was full PPR. That Hilton Montgomery Drake question. That was full PPR.
Ooh, then that changes things. 'Cause
Herbert
Montgomery
over
actually
Tannehill.
gets- Herbert over Tannehill. I'd go Herbert.
Yeah.
Personally. Full PPR. So I would just leave it as is, unless you have a feeling on TY. TY is not bad. It's either Montgomery or Drake. I'd switch out. Those are the only two I'd switch out. I'm sure we'd all agree with that, right?
I'd go Hilton over Montgomery.
Who would you go, Gigs?
I would make that change.
Oof. Leave it up to Kyle.
Kyle, who are you taking out? Drake? Did you say?
I said Drake.
TY.
Yeah.
All right.
TY
like
or Mont?
TY or Montgomery?
Yeah.
Wasn't that the question?
No, I
Or
say
Drake.
you. Oh, yeah, I mean you can move one to the flex. So I'm saying move Montgomery to your running back spot.
Oh, you can have
TY.
two? I'm
What-
sorry. I don't
what ab-
have the video up.
It's fine. So yeah.
DB go Herbert.
Yeah.
DB go Herbert.
If you could pick two of those three, I would go TY Mont.
Yeah, so Drake's out. Phillip Rivers or Jalen Hurts? I'd go Jalen Hurts personally. Nice, thanks guys. You guys are welcome. Thanks thanks sub. Keep up the good work. Hey, we appreciate you. Thank you for subbing. So if you have any other questions, we'll stay live until 8:20 here. So if you have any questions, feel free ask any questions you have. We'll answer them.
It's
We will be
probably
live.
for the game start.
It probably did.
First touchdown.
First touchdown. Hurry, let's go. First touchdown, real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna go first. I like Josh Jacobs and I like Hunter Henry. Go.
I'm gonna say Keenan Allen and Josh Jacobs.
I think it's going to be Austin Eckler and I think Nelson Agholor.
I'm gonna go. Oh man, I'm just gonna go Eckler and Waller.
Who wins tonight?
Pretty blah.
I'm gonna
Chargers
say
win.
Raiders win.
I say Chargers win 35-28.
I'm gonna say Raiders
So
win
I like
30 to
the over.
27.
I'm gonna go Chargers, and it's gonna be 33. Yeah, weird number.
Is it too late,
33
Miles?
to 27.
Do you guys like Hunter Henry over Hawkinson? Is it too late? It might be too late.
If it's
We can answer.
It's all right. Go Hawkinson.
I think
Hawkinson's
he'll
a
be
good play.
fine.
What if Edmonds is out? Drake over Montgomery? Yeah, Drake over Montgomery. And then we missed one. Ayuk or Jefferson? I'm leaning Ayuk. Yes, go Ayuk. Me personally, I go Ayuk.
Ryan's not 100% boy, so I wouldn't say.
Is Ryan
like-
wrong? I need him to be
I
wrong.
wouldn't say he's wrong. He's
Yeah.
not always right, but like he's usually pretty right, aren't you? On your bets, you're usually pretty
Yeah.
good.
My issue is I don't know. I've already talked about it. Keenan Allen just makes me nervous. If he ends up not getting hurt, he's a great start, just like they're all saying. Hamstring injuries make me nervous for guys once they get into the game. That's all. That's
Yeah.
why I'm nervous about him.
Final score tonight. So I say I'm gonna change mine real quick. I'm gonna say 20, 27, 23. I think they cover the spread, but I'm going Raiders.
I said 35-28 for me. I think I like
Who?
the over. The Chargers.
Brian
I'm gonna go 37-30. Chargers. A lot of
and
points.
Giggs. I think you said
I had 33-27, I believe.
Chargers too.
Yes, sir.
All right, Cruz, I'm rooting for you, buddy. Let's go Raiders. The Raiders. All right. So with that being said, we're going to be live Saturday. We're going to be live Saturday. We have two shows helping you out before the games. So we'll be live. I forget what time the games are this weekend. Is one of them like 4:30, I think, the first
Yeah,
one?
I think something. Yeah.
So we'll be live around like 3:30. We'll let you know for sure on Twitter. So if you don't already follow us on Twitter, we'll also post it on our YouTube channel as well. So we'll be live then answering all your questions. If you have any questions, ask us at Twitter. We'll answer any questions you have. Check the start and sit, the ranking videos, all that good stuff. You can ask questions there as well. So thank you for watching and good luck tonight and good luck this weekend, everybody. Thank you all for hanging out. See ya.
Thanks,
Did someone tell
everybody.
Miles we love him too? Someone tell
Miles, we love
him
you too. Thank you for
Thanks.
hanging out. See
Thanks
ya.
for turning on
See ya,
notifications
guys.
too.
Good luck.
Everybody else do that. Subscribe, follow on Twitter. Bye.
Dude, that was crazy.